Today we're making my slow-cooked Steak Diane casserole, a great make-ahead meal. Welcome back to our kitchen, where we show you how to make delicious, family-friendly recipes. This Steak Diane casserole is a slow-cooked version of a classic Steak Diane. I've made it from anywhere from 4 to 14 people and it's always popular. I've got the oven preheating to 160C or 320F, and we're going to start by heating 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil in a large casserole pan. I've got 1.5 kilos or 3 1/3 pounds of braising or casserole beef that's been chopped into chunks. I'm going to coat the beef with 3 tablespoons of plain all-purpose flour and half a teaspoon each of salt and pepper. Add the beef to the casserole pan over a medium to high heat and cook for 6 to 8 minutes, turning regularly until browned all over. Once the meat is browned, turn the heat down to medium and add a diced onion. Continue to cook for another 3 to 4 minutes, stirring regularly until the onion starts to soften. Stir in 4 minced cloves of garlic and 2 tablespoons of tomato puree or tomato paste and cook for a further minute. Next in goes 4 tablespoons of brandy or whisky, a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, a litre or 4 1/4 cups of beef stock, and 300 grams or 10.5 ounces of thickly sliced chestnut mushrooms, or you can use button chestnut mushrooms and just slice them in half. Stir it together, making sure that you scrape up any bits that might have stuck to the bottom of the pan, because that's where all the flavour is. And then we want to bring it to the boil. Then place the lid on the pan and move to the oven to cook for 3 hours. 3 hours should be enough to ensure the beef is lovely and tender. If you prefer to cook it in a slow cooker, you can transfer to the slow cooker at this point and cook on high for 5 to 6 hours or low for 7 to 8 hours. If you're cooking it in the oven, then be sure to check on it a few times during the last hour of cooking, just to make sure it's not running dry. If it is looking like it's looking a little bit dry, just add a good splash of stock or boiling water. After 3 hours, once the meat is tender, remove the pan from the oven. Stir in 120 ml or half a cup of double or heavy cream, then top with freshly chopped parsley and a sprinkling of black pepper. And there we go, that's my Steak Diane casserole. Meltingly tender beef in a creamy Diane sauce. Serve it up with green veg and mashed potato and it makes a fantastic feast to feed a crowd.